So I've decided to actually be grateful that I didn't accidentally turn either of those people into puppets. Because I realized if it's a completionist playthrough, I'm supposed to be getting all of the endings available. I have to do all the storylines, and that includes both Ronnie's and Dung Eater's, even whether I choose to do his final ending or not. I still want to do his quest line, so... Hey, look, I'm playing with Leroy Jenkins. Obviously not Deeproot. Oh, I'm going to switch this out for... I assume if his name is Leroy Jenkins, he wants to be out in front rushing ahead. And now I can switch that back, because there are only a handful of enemies left before we're no longer dealing with undead. God, it would be embarrassing if I died right there, which I have done. Let's switch this out for the one with a little bit more poise. I think all three of us know what we're doing. It is definitely a pretty easy fight in co-op. The increased defense and health doesn't even come close to making up for having 2 extra bodies. Oh, I actually have another thing. I think I went past it though. There it is. Since I'm going to take the time to do this area and get my access to Fia, might as well light these silly things on the way. Wrong button. Whoops. That's a good way to get the attention of a very powerful enemy I didn't want to deal with at that specific second. I don't remember what you are, but I know I have you. These guys do technically drop rune arcs. But they didn't, which isn't a surprise. It's pretty rare, but took a few seconds. I do want to be a bit careful here. I'm not interested in having a unfriendly giant red fox fucking with me. I mean, it's probably going to happen no matter what I do. I just don't want it to happen right now, because I'm at half health. Wait, there's no boss at the end of this. I mean, there is, but I'm going to rest before I deal with it, so I can actually just go ahead and spend my flask. It doesn't matter. I'm not, sort of sometimes struggle to get back to the mentality of it's free to just use my flasks as much as I want. I tend to anal retentively conserve them until boss fights. There. Plenty of time to pull it off before that thing sees me. So that one's lit. I'm not even going to bother grabbing the Bairn thing, the Omen Cairn or whatever they call it. I already have that one. I know there is at least one over there on the other side. Of the big thing there. The needle's pointing into the sky. I can't remember if there are two more or one more, but there is one over here. I think there must be two, because I don't think this is the one I was thinking of. Oh, never mind. That was it. Okay. Much faster than the other one. You know what? I'm not even going to bother resting at this thing. I did actually struggle with this guy a little bit when I fought him down below earlier in this playthrough. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Although since he's... Well, he would be level scaled to the same, but I would assume he must have more health because you're expected to fight him later on. Wrong one. That's the one I want. Actually, why don't I just go through and... Yes, I don't need 2 copies of that. Okay, don't need 2 copies of that. Or that. Or that. I have a billion brass shields. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to bother keeping the arrow one together. Can I summon torrents? No, I didn't think so. Okay, it's gonna heal itself a bunch. That's fine. Oh, whoops. Ah, it's gonna heal itself again. God damn it. Maybe if I'm super fast. There we go. Do I automatically go back, or do I have to find... I have to find the thing, okay. Whoops. There it is. All right, off to Simp for Fia. Huh. Is this the right spot? Double check, lest I kill myself. There we go. Right spot. Maybe cutting it a little close at that particular location, but it got the job done. Oh, maybe I would have wanted to rest before doing this. Although I'm only really down 2 cerulean flasks, so maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Okay, I died from a death plane doing this once, and have ever since really tried very hard to land on this ledge first, only to discover that whatever killed me that first time was probably a bug, because it's never happened since. Just making sure I wasn't gonna miss out on anything up above. You know what? I'm just gonna dump that off right now. Alright, there is another scary drop that does tend to do damage to me, and I think it's this one right here. Oh, maybe not. Huh. Okay. Sometimes it's just easier. Oops. Yeah, I was pretty sure I already had it. I'm officially not even going to bother adjusting anything for this guy. Just going to go straight into the fight. He's just not that hard. I mean, if he's surrounded by scarlet rot, he's hard. Otherwise, he's not hard. Oh, I have to re-up on my... I'll have to buy a bunch more cooked crab. I think there's one valuable item back here somewhere. My brain is telling me to double check before I leave. It isn't that thing. I'm definitely not thinking of that. I think it might be over here, stuck between a pillar and the wall. Or I'm just remembering wrong. It happens. Wait. No, that's just a, that was a waste. I shouldn't have done that, but I don't need it for anything else, so it doesn't matter. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of this. Oh, not really that valuable, but yeah, I'm not going to regret getting it. Wait a second. Am I confusing this with the other spot? I could be. I was almost positive it was here that you got across. But I'm not seeing the part of the map that would kind of make me super confident that I'm remembering this correctly. One of these two definitely leads to the Aqueduct. Okay, well, before I go anywhere, why don't I go back and check for a site of grace, just in case I'm remembering this so badly that I'm about to drop down when I shouldn't. Is there a site of grace for the Dragon King Soldier? I don't think there is. No, this is a one-way trip. Whichever, if I drop down, there's not going to be any getting back up without repeating that whole process. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be the solution, because I've definitely never done that before. Alright, well, I'm not remembering right. That is obviously true, and since I'm not remembering right, there's not much left to do but find out what the actual path is, which means I'm going to have to drop down, because I got to check this place. Oh, and that's exactly what it was, so I had access to it all along. I never even needed to do that. Oh, I feel dumb. Woof. Okay, hang on a second. That's obviously not the right way. No, this does not lead to the Aqueduct. Huh. Where the hell is the Aqueduct? It's supposedly right above me, or below me somehow. I swear the Aqueduct leads to Fields, and it's along a weird path just like this. Confusing this with another place that has a similar drop-off and does lead to where I'm thinking of it. I'm guessing it has to be. No, this aqueduct tells me it has to be here. Because it is the aqueduct. That's how you access Fia. I know that. I remember that. So why is it not working the way I think it does? Oh, I know. Okay, I just remembered. It's the top, not the bottom or the middle. I am remembering wrong, and now, I'm glad I remembered that spending ages wandering in circles. It is exactly what I just did, but up here. Oh, nobody said you were allowed to shoot me from behind. Oh, this isn't going to work. I gotta go up. Yeah, this, nope. Keep trying. This is it. This is exactly it. Okay, yeah. In the past, I would just snipe this guy with arrows, but I already have what he drops. And now I would just fight him up close normally, now that I know what I'm doing. But he does take forever to kill. He's still a pain in the ass because he is an open knight, so I'm not going to bother. I think there is an item over here I want, though. Oh, maybe not. Okay. And I think that guy's the one that gives you the tree thingy, but I also already have it. And again, he is a giant pain in the ass because he is an omen knight. I'm pretty sure that's just a flask restoration, which I don't need. And even if it isn't, I already have it for sure. Why would... That's just a good view, I suppose. Oh, would it have originally connected to anything? Oh, maybe it originally connected to the aqueduct. That would make perfect sense. Can I summon Torrent in here? No, I didn't think I could. Suddenly remembered. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of the others, Noxtella. In Noxtella, there's a spot where it looks similar to this, but you jump through a window and there's extra stuff in there. Ooh, golden centipede for whatever that makes, I've forgotten. Oh, that's where I got the iron spear. Alright, glad I didn't pass up the rune arcs. Yes, I will be back. I will give you your stuff eventually, not right now. Okay, don't walk through this. Take a second. Get ready. Pretty sure that doesn't do anything to these particular golems. But that doesn't mean it isn't worth giving it a shot just to see what happens. Alright, I will try and go a little ways into this without summoning. But if it looks like I'm just going to get my ass handed to me, I'm not all that interested in fighting these guys a bunch of times. Just make sure this isn't my usual loadout, so I just want to make sure I'm still under the maximum amount of weight. Yeah, gargoyle, not golem, so yeah, the crystal thingy isn't going to do squat to him. Come on, attack me. Okay, just go. I don't have time to wait. Ah, and then he was doing the same thing I was. Oh no! God, that's so annoying. To be that close and have the flask be the problem. Oh. Okay, I'm fine. The scary part is mostly over now. Kind of thought I timed that right, but apparently not. Then I just rolled. It's only the two of them together that fuck me up. If I can get the first one out of the way before the second one shows up, I can definitely do it without summoning anybody. Oh, hey, I can actually carry all of that and still be in light load. Presumably only if I have the rune arc going on. Because who wouldn't just put themselves in a coffin and then close the lid over themselves? Just to see what happens. This does imply that the Deeproot depths are actually above Siofra Aquaduct, which is something I'm not sure is actually true. Oh wow, I still have my stuff going on from the boss fight. I suddenly have a bad feeling I should have unlocked a... Well, at least I've got that, but I have a feeling that there is actually a Site of Grace inside that boss room that I forgot to grab. Hey, I have an idea. Rest. Anyway, I'll make the journey across the routes, and then I think I'll call it a day and do the rest of Fia's. Oh, or maybe I should remember to deal with this guy before I do anything else. Oh, well, he definitely saw me. Brute forcing this fight more than I really need to, but I don't even think there's really anything important around here. I'm just being thorough, I suppose. And really, that does seem like it was a waste of time. I could have ignored those ants entirely. Oh well, I've still got my regeneration going on. I'll let it do its magic. Whoops. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Once I have the item, falling off is not a big deal. Not at that spot. There are other spots it's a big deal. Like this one. Oops. Oh, I think he just killed himself, so I'm not worried about it. Oh, maybe not. I thought he landed over open air, which usually does just cause them to instantly die. Now, I don't care about the other ants. I do care about these guys. I was a little nervous there. But the scaling for Deeproot does seem to be a little more in line with the pre-Altus areas than it does with the post-Altus areas, so these ants don't have so much health that they scare me, really. Oh, whoops. Oh, nope, pulled it off. Alright, and we will continue simping for Fia at a later time. But let's switch back to what I'm used to. Because even though it offers lower physical defense, it looks pretty because it is a dress. Okay, that's everything I wanted to do.